the Mega Traveler, a traveling merchant who gives giant overpowered pets with insanely low cooldowns. But he will only appear after every money milestone. And right now I have less than $100 to my name. So let's go over to the admin who's cosplaying as a raccoon. He says, choose your Pokemon. Well, buddy, let me see my options. Ooh, okay, these are some good options right here. A T-Rex, a Kitsune, and a Rainbow Phoenix. I really want to get the Kitsune right now, but I have no items. So I'm gonna go with the Phoenix. And just like that, trade complete. And oh my god, this is a giant pet. So if I check the stats, every 3 minutes, it has a 32% chance to mutate 7 fruits. Well, that's a good time for us to start getting seeds because with $90 to my name, I can get 1 strawberry and 4 carrot seeds. So I'm gonna go and place these down. And you're probably wondering 2 things. Why is Woozer so handsome? And what's the downside to the Mega Traveler? Well, let's just say I have to make 5 trillion shekels or he will ban me. And I'm low-key not trying to get banned today. All right, so looks like the cooldown is almost over for this mega gigantic beast. Now, it did say it was a 30% chance.
So little Timmy wants to hopefully get it the first try.
And, oh, we got every single last one with it flaming. All right, I'm picking these guys instantly because I need to see how much money I just made. So if I sell my inventory, we are looking at 1,900 shekels. Okay, that's not that bad. Because now that we passed the first milestone, we get a seed of our choice and also a visit at the Mega Admin. Oh, Raccoon Man! I'm here again. So looks like for this upgrade, the guys give me a dragonfly that is 80 kgs and it has the mega mutation. Okay, brother, I'm gonna give you 6-7 shekels and you're gonna accept this. So now that we got that, we also need to pick our seed of our choice. Now, there's a lot of seeds we can go from. I could get a mythical or I could get a prismatic, but I'm gonna go with the new Crimson Thorn. That is one of the first transcendent fruits we have gotten in the seed shop. So for 1,000 Robux though, you guys gotta subscribe, bro. I gotta get my Robux back somehow, but I'm kind of curious to see what this thing can do. So I'm gonna place both of my upgrades down and holy gigantanormous, that is a big dragonfly. All right, so knowing how long fruits take,
Little Timmy's just gonna go over here and grow all.
Oh my god, what is this thing? So since this is a new seed, this is my first time that I've ever seen this thing. So looks like for the base value, it's at 6 kgs. And what? They changed color? Nah, this pet is so fire. Without any mutations, if I sell this thing, 200,000 shekels! Wait, I think that's more than the Bone Blossom. All right, somebody let me know in the comments, hashtag Bone Blossom or hashtag Crimson Thorn. But if we take a look at our new pet, the Dragonfly, every 1 minute is gonna turn one of our fruits gold. Now that's like 4 times better than the regular Dragonfly because I think the base cooldown is 5 minutes if I'm not wrong.
So little Timmy's gonna go ahead and climb the thing.
And now I have a gold and flaming Crimson Thorn. Oh my god, this thing looks sick. Okay, hold up. What the freak? 195 million though? Now that we easily passed the 1 million milestone, we get to go back to the Mega Traveler. And what, has it been like, what, 5 minutes since I seen this guy? The guy said, brother, give me a break. No, buddy, when you signed up for this job, you know what you were getting yourself into. So it looks like for his next offer, the guy gave me a 68 kg orange tabby. And if I check it, oh, it has the rainbow mutation on it. Okay, bet. I'm gonna give you another 67 shekels. And now that the trade's over, I need to see what this orange tabby can do for us because we don't have any sprinklers to our name so far. But if we check the orange tabby's ability out, every 5 seconds, any fruits within a 28 radius will be 2 times larger. But the guy is taking a little nap in the wrong spot. So I'm gonna go over to the gear shop because we need to buy us a travel so we can move the Crimson Thorn. And ooh, we got a basic sprinkler on shop. Ooh, and we also have a godly sprinkler on shop. All right, I'm gonna place both of those things down and I'm gonna move it by just a tad bit. Hopefully that my basic sprinkler can still touch it. Oh, never mind. All right, looks like it's not in the range, but my godly sprinkler barely made it by a little bit. So once this guy wakes up, we should get some ginormous Crimson Thorns. Honestly, if it's not as big as this Dragonfly, I don't think I want it. So I'm gonna bring out my harvest tool and I'm gonna pick up everything that I got so far. All right, so the guy's napping again and just look at the Crimson Thorn. Honestly, the devs did a very good job. And also, that's a good time for us to bring up the Battle Pass because Grow Garden just released Season 1 of the new Battle Pass with a admin pet. And luckily, I know you guys don't got Robux, so I'm gonna be gifting 5 Battle Passes to 5 lucky subscribers. For more info, join the Discord, link in the description, but it is time for us to grow all and... Oh! Why does this remind me of a freaking leaf in the fall? This is sick! I'm gonna pick up one of these things and just alone 3 million shekels. That's not that bad. I was expecting a little bit more, but I was underwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna get rich, but don't worry because dun, 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 our mega OP pets will save the day. Starting with our Phoenix is what I think it's called. I need him to give me a little bit more flaming to our new things. And let's see. All right, there he goes. Oh, there he does it. So he flew across all of them and looks like 4 of these things got the flaming mutations. So I went away for 5 minutes and looks like my Crimson Thorn has everything that I need on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick just one of these things again because I think that's all we need to reach our next milestone. So if I sell my inventory, 2 billion shekels just like that, which now means we unlock the Mega Traveler and also at the 1 billion mark, a seed of our choice. Mega Traveler, what do you have for me today? Some toothpaste? All right, bud, where's the trading ticket? Just go ahead and give me what I need. Oh my God, the guy's giving me a 112 kg peacock? You're not getting no money for this, but just go ahead and send it over, brother. And trade complete. So before I even pull out this thing and see how big it is, I'm just gonna quickly flex it right quick. But we need to go back to Sam because we get to pick another seed of our choice. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I already picked the best seed in the game.
The little Timmy's got to pick the next best seed in the game.
Which in my opinion, I gotta go with the giant pine cone seed, bruh. This thing has a lot of aura and it just looks cool. But yeah, I'm gonna place the peacock in. Every 15 seconds, it's gonna advance all my pets' cooldowns. Okay, doesn't that mean I basically have like no cooldowns now? Yeah, he did it. He just instantly gave the cooldown quickly. Oh my God, this video is getting hectic where I can't even talk anymore before these guys apply what they want to do. But now it's time for us to grow all, which is my favorite part of the video. Okay, our giant pine cones, they're not the tallest, they're not the biggest, definitely not as fat as Jet Ski's mom, but they should make us some money. So if I go ahead and pick that up, what? 400 million shekels? And with the peacock, brother, our dragonfly is gonna always give us the gold mutation because, brother, how can you miss something that giant? Yeah. So I'm gonna take a quick little break and go back to the gear shop because we need to see what we can get. You know what, guys? I'm gonna do something crazy. I just bought some cleaning sprays and I'm gonna remove all of these mutations, which could be worth a lot of money, just to show you guys how quickly these guys will get it back. So if I remove all of them, look at it. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Goodbye, gold. But if I just walk away for 1 second, everything is already getting its mutations back and forth. So can you please visit me every video? No. Okay. Well, I mean, thank you for the honesty at least. I wish he was like brighter. I mean, I'm looking at this guy's garden. His name is Brighter, so he might just be brighter under this raccoon costume. But that's not my problem. I'm here to get rich by picking up all of my Crimson Thorns and giant pine cones. I wonder how much we're gonna make if we sell our entire inventory. 9 billion shekels! I need to stop screaming for my own health, but I can't do that when we pass the 10 billion milestone unlocking a sprinkler upgrade. So for our next upgrade, looks like the traveling admin is gonna give us a disco beat that has the rainbow mutation, also 70 kgs. But the downside is, if we check in chat, the guy said this one is not free. All right, 5 billion shekels. Oh my God, brother, can I even afford that? Oh wait, yes I can. All right, how about this? I'm gonna give you 5 billion shekels, but I want a little kiss also. Deal? Oh, hell no. I was joking, bro. All right, thank you for the trade, buddy. I'm not giving you your kiss. 15 seconds with a 80% chance to give us the disco mutation. That is the best disco bee I have ever seen in my life, because if you guys seen my past videos, we got a disco bee called Clemmy, and he doesn't really like to give us the disco mutation. Speaking of Clemmy, he's right here. Yeah. So look at my LGTV community and look at the little old disco bee who wants to be a part of them. Nobody, you cannot do it because a regular disco bee takes 15 minutes with only a 18% chance to give us disco. And what, we just got something that's like 100 times better. So I feel like we have way more pets than we have plants. So I'm gonna take my 9 billion to the seed shop and I want to see what I can get. Not really much. I forgot this thing is never in stock. Oh, we got an apple seed though. All right, I guess I can buy that. Well, considering I have so many OP stuff, I don't even care what I have on my garden, bro. Everything is gonna be OB. So I'm gonna pick up my orange tabby and I'm gonna place him down, and wherever he goes, I'm gonna plant the seeds. So do that and place the corn right here. We got an orange tulip with disco on it. I don't think you guys have ever seen that before. And if I sell that thing, what? 1 million shekels off of a orange tulip? And I'm not gonna lie, it's low-key getting to a point where it's hard for me to see it in my own garden anymore, because look, as soon as I walk in, I can't see nothing, bruh. It's like my garden turned to the stairway of heaven.
But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and grow all
And oh, for the fact of us not using sprinklers, if we can get something this big, that is insane. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up all of those things because we need to head over to the gear shop and buy all the sprinklers that we can. And now that we got all those things, I need to go ahead and see. Okay, first of all, before we do anything, all of these pets are getting picked up because I can't see nothing in my garden, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and place all of my sprinklers by my apple tree because I believe I can just move all of my stuff back. So now that's there. We're gonna place the crimson over here and our giant pine cone right there. And now for our first pet coming back is gonna be the orange tabby because we need this guy to give us some size. So now that he's done napping, Mr. Snoodles, I hope you enjoyed your nap. But I need to grow all for like what? The 5th time this video? I lost count how many times I've done this so far. We are getting way gianter. Oh my God. All right, I don't even think I can even walk into my own garden anymore without being stopped by an apple. And look, guys, I'm gonna go away for 5 minutes and I'm gonna do a time lapse to see how fast my things can get mutations on them. And just like that, after 2 minutes of going AFK, our garden has turned into a roller coaster that I cannot even walk into anymore. But holy hell, we have a lot of stuff to make money from now. The last thing we're missing is our rainbow phoenix that I forgot to place for some reason. But yeah, after we get the flaming mutation, I'm gonna pick up all of these things, man. So yeah, 1 more minute of AFKing we've already gotten, but it's hard to really see what has changed when everything is just so ginormous. And why is this guy out of fear? Yo, go back in your spot, brother. We got a video to do because I'm selling my inventory now and we just made 300 billion shekels. So now that we passed the 100 billion milestone, we get to go back to the Mega Traveler. And brother, I can't lie, you have been hooking me up. That boy said, I got you. No, I got you, fam. So it looks like for our next upgrade, we're getting a 82 kg T-Rex that has another rainbow mutation. Okay, brother, where are you getting all of these pets from? This guy said, shh, we don't talk about that. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and accept it so we can make some money. And trade complete. So wow, this thing is giant and it's definitely gonna help us get to 5 trillion because if I go ahead and place him down, every 15 seconds this guy's gonna devour a mutation and apply it to every single last fruit on our garden. So yeah, if we have 1 disco mutation, everybody has disco mutation. Like look at it, he just did it. Oh my God, now everybody has disco mutation. This video is getting insane. It's getting too hectic, bro. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I think you boys know what time it is again. Yep, another grow all. So if we do that, yup, just as I expected, we got the same results. So last time it took us 2 minutes to get every mutation on it. I'm gonna do a quick little time lapse and I wanna see how fast we can get it again. See you guys back in a bit. All right, so I'm back and I want to give you guys a little bit of time to guess how long that took. Nope, I'm not even gonna give you time. It took 1 minute and 37 seconds to get all of our mutations back on all of our plants. I've been recording for less than 1 hour and we are already at 400 billion shekels. So if I go ahead and pick up all of this stuff again, I wonder if we can get to our next milestone, which is 500 billion right now. Definitely can. Because now we just made 300 billion shekels off of that. So as I expected, we're now over the 500 billion milestone, locking the spray mutations upgrade. And also coming back to chat with my best friend, Mr. Mega Traveler, because I can always count on this guy to give me something big. We got a 51 kg mimic octopus. Do you got anything else? Beggars can't be choosers. All right, brother. All right, trade completed. I'm just gonna go ahead and accept what I got because yes, the mimic octopus is good. All it does is copy the abilities that everybody else can do. And I'm not gonna lie, brother, we don't need this guy to copy anything when everything is OP. So I'm gonna go over to the crafting shop and I'm gonna buy all of these spray mutations because I know for a fact that my T-Rex is gonna eat up all of them. I was gonna buy all the spray mutations, but they took them away. Oh my God, they took them all away. What the freak? Why do we have a tiger? All right, I'm not Michael Tyson, bro. I am a little bit sad because they removed all of the spray mutations out of shop. At least my T-Rex can just put the poop mutation all over all of my pets. Even though I didn't want that, I will let him do it. So see you guys once this guy has diarrhea. So out of all the mutation, looks like my T-Rex did not want to poop out the shock mutation, but I'm going to pick up just 1 of my crimson thorns and we need to hit 1 trillion so we can get to the next milestone. Okay, I might be 50 billion off. Okay, we're gonna pick up 2 Crimson Thorns and hopefully we can get to a trillion. But yeah, we had 57 billion, which now means we've made it to the last milestone. So, buddy, I'm hoping that you can give me what you're dressed up as. Oh, and I might have just guessed it, but we got raccoons. If we look at the top left, I begged the guy in chat, but that don't matter because now that that's done, we got a 80 kg, very small raccoon. I thought this thing would be a little bit bigger, but this guy gave us 3 raccoons, and if we check the stats of it, every 6 minutes, this guy's gonna go to another guy's plot and steal their stuff, but I have something that can boost it. And yeah, now look at that. Every 3 minutes, it's gonna go to somebody's pet musician. Now, I kind of got confused, and I thought a mega treat was a mega toy, but we were actually wrong. But for the raccoons to work, I need to give him to somebody else, because where am I gonna steal from if I'm the only person with money? So, yoo-hoo! Buddy, you already know where to go, bro. But now that this guy has all of my raccoons, basically, instead of us having to pick up our items, he's gonna duplicate all of our money, and we should make a lot of money. All right, I'm back. I got rid of all of my corn. I got it all in my inventory. I'm just gonna quickly sell this stuff. $3 billion off of apples. But basically, I'm gonna go AFK for about 10-20 minutes. And after just only 20 minutes, we have a whole inventory full of
All shapes and sizes because we do not discriminate.
But the only thing I'm under discriminating is if this guy, Uncle Steven, doesn't give me 5 trillion shekels right now. 7 trillion shekels, which puts us over the 5 trillion shekels. So, safe to say you won't be banning me today. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, I'm going to be picking 5 guys for the giveaway. So, make sure to be subscribed and join the Discord. Goodbye!